Hello Naked Apes, I'm EB, and I just wanted to make a quick video showing you how I've been building zombie and creeper proof gates for many years. It's simple, it doesn't require much for resources, and it is scalable, and you can dress it up any way you like. When I find an NPC village, I like to get to work building walls around it to protect the locals. And I also happen to like the look of large, open gateways rather than walls with little doors in them. Now, I know there are many ways to make traversable gaps that mobs will not cross, but this is just the way I've been making them over the years. And frankly, I'm a little surprised I've not seen this simple design used on the servers I've played on or demonstrated on YouTube before. Maybe this design is so laughably obvious that no one has bothered to show it, or maybe I'm the only one who still thinks this is a good way to make a mob-proof gate. Either way, let's get at it. So I've built this simple stone wall. It's nothing special. It has this archway, and the arch goes over a 7-block gap. This gap can be wider or as narrow as 3 blocks wide, but 7 is the width I use most often. Whichever width you choose, maybe make it an odd number so that you can have at least one row of blocks in the middle. Then you want to dig a pit across the width of the opening that is 3 blocks wide and however deep you like. I usually go for 4 blocks deep because I like the look and, digging is boring. Now the thing to remember about this gate design is that it matters what direction you travel across it. Now since I live in North America, it feels natural to keep to the right. In other countries, it may feel more natural to keep to the left. Whichever you choose, though, start by laying a half slab rise on the ground across that half of the gate entrance. Now you want to add a second row of slabs across the middle of the gap, positioned so their tops are right at ground level. In other words, a half step lower than the previous ones you added. Now, across the far side of the gap, you want to remove 1 row of the ground level blocks. Again, this is the inside of your gate. Add a row of half slabs. So essentially, this is just a 3-slab staircase with a gap between each step. Now, because you'll keep moving forward a bit as you drop, you can just walk or run through without falling in. Now I start on the other side. I like to start on the inside this time and do exactly as I did before. 1 row of raised slabs, 1 row of ground level slabs, 1 row of sunken slabs. I generally keep the pit fairly shallow. That way it's deep enough to hold a mob, but it doesn't do much damage if I do happen to fall in accidentally. It's also probably a good idea to have a ladder in here somewhere so that you can easily get out if you do get trapped. You'll need to make sure the center dividing wall is not crossable, of course. And really, that's all there is to this. Everything else is up to you. Use whatever materials you like, dress it up to fit in with your own designs and styles. As you can see, crossing is no trouble. It's great for riding horses over, and also be aware that horses can walk across on their own, so you want to make sure your horse is secured when you're not riding it. So, just to demonstrate, here's some villagers. Now let's add some zombies and see if they get in. No, they're checking it out, but they're moving on. Now let's see what creepers do. The creepers are a bit more adventurous. Some of them are willing to try to cross. But they quickly find themselves trapped. You could experiment with deeper pits to see what happens. You could incorporate various mob-destroying mechanisms down in the pit if you like. It won't stop spiders, of course, but they can climb over your walls if they want anyway. So that's it. It's an easy alternative. You can build it fairly quickly. And I think it's especially good if you like the look of open gateways.